It was the summer of 1922 in Los Angeles. A man named Otto Sanhuber lived in a two-story house on a quiet residential street with his girlfriend Dolly. He spent his days at home with her, cooking, cleaning the house, and sitting out on the back porch when the weather was nice. Then every evening, around 7, he retreated to the attic room at the top of the stairs where he kept a couch and a typewriter he used to write stories that never sold. He'd shut the door behind him and stay up there until morning. On the night of August 22nd, everything started out the same as always. He'd been up there maybe an hour when he heard a man and a woman downstairs in a bad argument. He didn't recognize the man's voice. Then the woman screamed. Otto took the pistol he kept in the attic and came down those stairs so fast he nearly crashed through the railing at the bottom. In the front room, a large man had Dolly backed into the corner by the window with a fistful of her hair. She was swinging at his arms, but he wasn't letting go. When she tried to get away from him, he caught her by the wrists, spun her around, and slammed her down on the floor. Otto crossed the room and grabbed him from behind. The man turned on him, and he was quite a bit bigger than Otto. He grabbed Otto's collar and drove him into the wall, but Otto raised his pistol. He fired 3 times. The man dropped in the middle of the room and never moved again. And then Otto did something that made no sense at all. He didn't call for help. He didn't run out to the neighbor. He walked into the bedroom, gathered up Dolly's jewelry, and put it in his pocket. Then he grabbed her by the arm, walked her to the bedroom closet, shoved her inside, and locked the door from the outside with her still in there. Then he climbed the stairs, shut the attic door behind him, and sat in the dark. Neighbors called the police. Officers broke into the house and found a dead man in the front room and a hysterical woman locked in the closet. They wrote the whole thing up as a burglary gone wrong. They searched the house that night, but they never opened the attic door. Otto stayed up there for months afterward, listening to the investigation happen underneath him. And that should have been the whole story. Except the dead man was never an intruder at all. His name was Fred Oesterreich, and Dolly was his wife. Fred owned that house. Otto would come down only after Fred left for the factory each morning and climbed back up before he got home. He lived in that attic for 9 years, and Fred never knew he was up there. The man Otto shot in that front room was arguing with his wife in his own living room. It took 8 years for the truth to come out, but a jury convicted Otto Sanhuber of manslaughter, but the court realized the statute of limitations had run out years earlier while he was still living in Fred's house. He walked out of that courtroom a free man.